tap so gently.
Keep in mind, sometimes we get this heel hook grip, and then as the bottom player, you're kind of like waiting for your partner to roll for you, all right? But they're not going to roll just because you want them to. You need to force them to roll. So even with your false grip, you start bridging into it, you start driving those toes in, and like try and tap them out right here. You can tap them out, but your partner is going to spin in response to the pressure. So don't just get the grip right there and just wait for them to roll. Sometimes they just will roll when you get the grip, but you want to put a little bit of heat on it to force them to roll. Okay, just keep that in mind. I don't want you to like hurt your partner's foot right now. I just want you to understand that concept. Okay? All right, keep going. Drive the toes in. Yeah, that was the one, Steve. Got it. That right foot up in. Make sure that this is your original foot. Make sure this right foot inside. Yeah, you're almost behind it. You want it. Lean back just a bit. You want this foot, your heel, inside right there, that divot right there. Yep, that's the spot.
So I'm triangle.
Yeah, and your foot was already in good position before you did the triangle, so don't move your right leg at all. Just keep it anchored, and then hook your left leg over top of it. Yes, sir, and then pull across. Good. Grab the leg. Good. And right here, go back real quick.
I haven't done this side yet. But
yeah, I'll help you. Always grab the knee, right? If you got your shin on the ankle, you already have good control here. Grab him deep right there on the knee. Now pull him back. And now shoot that leg straight. Good. Nice and strong legs. Twist them. Get the heel. Good. Now nice and slow, we start to roll, and then put the triangle on. Yep, that's the one right there. Now the key is to make sure we don't over-rotate this way. We want to stick them right on the elbow. This knee, angle it downwards to the floor. That's going to help prevent our partner from rotating. Good. Now compress his hip in, pull in here, push those toes inwards. already said a number of times, but I like using this tool. I used it last week. It's a good way to kind of convey my message. Anish, can I use you? All right, so let me have you take a seat. So we talk a lot about breaking the stick, right? In order to break a stick, you need force on both ends. We want to try and avoid twisting the stick. Now, somebody's leg is not built exactly like a stick, right? There's ligaments and bone, and the ligaments are like tied up and connecting the bones in like weird ways, so it's not a perfect stick. But the concept of breaking a stick is really going to help, and that is the best way to break someone's leg, is breaking it straight like this, okay? So to give you the visual, when I put a heel hook on someone, I want to make sure I'm treating his leg like a stick. So when I'm breaking the stick, I'm pulling the stick on one end, which is the hip, and the other end, I'm pulling it in at the toes, sliding, driving the toes inwards. Okay, I'm pulling as if this was the stick here, like this. Toes are going this way, hip is going this way. Now the hip is easy to understand because you can't like twist their hip, but you could twist their leg. Now, the correct way to finish the heel hook with the gripping portion of this heel hook is to slide your elbow back towards them like this. It's a really subtle movement. I keep my chest down, but watch my elbow here and my grip. Okay, that's the motion. What we want to avoid is twisting the leg, okay, like this. It's kind of hard with just one hand, but if I double up, you want to avoid pulling back here. Now, you can break someone's leg by doing this, okay? You can. It is possible to pop the ligaments in the ankle or the knee with this twist. The problem is, as I twist, it gives my partner more room to start rotating. I'm helping my partner initiate their spin. Okay, let's go back. I have two things to stop the spin. I have my legs and my grip. You have two tools to stop the spin. So I could be doing it really well here, but I'm not utilizing my second tool to stop the spin. If I'm pulling back, I'm coming up with this grip, my tool is now helping my partner spin, okay? You need both of your tools to work simultaneously to help prevent the spin. So we need to bring our chest over the grip and then come around this way so you can get a good grip on, a good look at my grip here. I'm driving the toes inwards, as opposed to pulling the heel inwards. I can still get them, but it's going to take a lot more effort. Okay? Now, to give you another visual, this is your rotation. Okay? When I try and heel hook my partner, I don't want to twist my partner's leg in this type of rotation, which would be like a perpendicular to the floor, right? I want to bend my partner's leg with this rotation. The foot should be twisting in this orientation, not like this. All right, does that make sense? If I twist my partner's foot this way, him rolling is not going to help prevent me from breaking the foot if I'm twisting it in this way. But twisting the foot in this way, as you can see, that's the same direction that my partner wants to spin. Here, the way that my partner would try and avoid getting tapped here is if my legs are not tight, and let's say I didn't have control on my partner's legs at all, it's just open. As I start, and now I have a perfect grip, and I'm gonna try and put pressure in the foot just like I said. As I twist my partner's foot in the correct orientation, my partner can start to move in the same circle. And see, I'm not gonna be able to tap him out. But that's the way that my partner is trying to escape. That's the way they should escape in this type of rotation. Come closer. So I'm stopping my partner from moving in this direction by getting heavy and pulling my partner's hip inwards. So now, as they try and turn in, my leg is significantly slowing their movement in this direction. And they cannot compensate for the force that I'm putting into the leg, okay? Whenever you learn a new technique, sometimes you guys get this really well on one side, but then when we move to the opposite side, sometimes we forget that, and it's almost like learning something from scratch when you learn it on that opposite side. So I thought it was really important that I just go over this, that way it's fresh in your minds, okay? All right, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, my voice is shit today.
We gon' drop them down, we gon' hit the spot, we gon' drop them down, we gon' hit the spot, we gon' drop them down, we gon' hit the spot, we gon' drop them down, we gon' hit the spot, we gon' drop them down, we gon' hit the spot, we gon' drop them down, we gon' hit the spot, we gon' drop them jams, and every booty gon' drop like damn.
for him.
All right, let's now bring that center leg out a split second before we feel them roll, right? So I get my ashi, I get my grip. As soon as I get my grip, expect the roll to happen immediately after. Sometimes you go against a beginner, and what actually, even before the heel hook comes, a beginner will actually even spin before the heel, which is actually a bad idea. Because look, now he just gave you the heel. Didn't really talk about that before, but just keep that in mind. Like, get heavy on this foot. Now, right now, he's actually the safest that he could be, which is why rolling right now for him is a bad idea. Because nice and slow, as he rolls, he lets the foot off. Boom, I got that heel. He gave it to me. And you'd be surprised how many people will actually just roll here out of fear. They think rolling is the answer right here. The answer is actually taking that foot off the hip, standing up, and then working around the legs. All right, come back down. So let's say we're going against someone though that is going to give a proper response. The proper thing is for him to stay heavy until I get my heel exposure. Now once that heel's exposed, I get my false grip, and now would be an appropriate time for him to spin. Okay, so that's when you would expect the spin, is as soon as we capture the heel. If you're going against someone who understands leg locks, okay? So let's assume they understand. So as we get this grip, as soon as we do, real quick, come back even slower. I get the grip immediately. We know our partner is going to roll, so before they roll, we bring the center leg over top the near hip, clamping down, pulling the knee in. We initiate the roll, and then we finish. That way, you don't have to bring this leg after, because what I see happening is we get to, go ahead, sit down again. I got him in the heel hook, he rolled, you got to here, and then you're trying to bring this through, which is okay. However, a basic ashi is not as good for stopping his rotation, okay? This leg, it's not reinforced, so he's still able to perform a powerful roll. Yes, this leg helps by coming downwards, but it's not nearly as strong as me triangle locking and pulling my knee inwards. Now there's no way he's gonna roll, okay? So, once again, what I'm trying to say is we need to bring that center leg to triangle as soon as we get our heel hook grip. 1, 2. Okay? Like a jab cross, a 1-2 punch, because we gotta expect them to roll. If you're doing everything correctly with your grip, they have to roll. Okay? So we're already a step ahead. 1, 2, 3.
Trying to put it down. not as flexible.
That leg.
I feel my left leg is like way tighter. Or
that's why you're doing it like that?
Oh, no, no, this is my bad side, so I'm super
This elbow.
Okay.
Your single leg. jab, which is your grip, and then your cross is just way too late. I want a jab cross, a 1-2 punch, okay? So as soon as you get the grip, throw that triangle lock on, okay? Keep good connection to the hip on the triangle. Don't just triangle to triangle. Triangle so you're connected to the hip. That way when you roll, it doesn't get loose. Okay, keep going. Triangle. So you get the grip slow motion. But once you get the grip, boom, triangle fast. That's it. Everything else is slow. Yeah, there it is. I saw too much space there. Another one is bring your chest. Let me get you in the heel hook real quick. Bring your chest over top of it a little bit more. So you're still chest up a little bit too much here, like this. I'm still on my elbow, but I bring my chest over it. Okay? Chest over.
I just type fast.
After what he saw.
More painful than anything else.
play Ashi game, and then we'll play another game after, but we're gonna play like maybe 7 minutes of just Ashi. Okay, so just one round, you're trying to get each other in basic Ashi. Anish? We're gonna alternate. One person's gonna be on the bottom trying to enter Ashi, and then one person's on top trying to enter. All right, when I'm on top, my whole game, whether I'm standing or whether I'm kneeling, is to get my legs on the inside. Okay? You could just start with one, but eventually, to get Ashi, you need both of your legs to get underneath. Okay? And then same goes for my partner. In order for my partner to get Ashi, they need their legs on the inside. So I really want to see good pummeling battles. Never just let someone get their leg inside and then you just let them have it. No, they get their leg inside, you get your leg inside. They get their leg inside, all right? And it's in between those pummels that you have these small windows of opportunity for you to enter in on your Ashi Garami, okay? Just get your Ashi, control it for 1 second, and then just let them go, okay? Or you know what, let's do this. A little bit different. Once you get someone in Ashi, I just want you to control the Ashi. Okay, so if I got the Ashi, hang on to it for as long as you can, all right? If you get into a shootout where your center leg comes through and your partner ends up getting it, okay, then just reset, all right? If you're stuck in the shootout. You know, sometimes you get in a shootout, you can try and get your leg back and then bring it back inside, but don't spend a whole bunch of time trying to get each other's leg out and you're like, oh, I don't want to let his leg go, he doesn't want to let go of mine. You end up wasting time, okay? Make sense? All right, one person's down, one person's up, 1 minute each. 1, 2, 3. Don't just be like, all right, I won, peace out. I know, just hang on to the Ashi. Partner that was on the defense, work on escaping the Ashi. Okay? Go ahead. Go. real quick. And get close so we get audio. Okay, now, the game, we're gonna start in the drill that we've been doing. Let me have you on top. You're gonna start on your knees. We're gonna start with the arm drag. We're just doing the drill. He steps up the leg. I enter my ashigarami. I twist and I find my false grip. Now, we're not gonna do any submissions. Okay, no submissions on my part. My whole game is to just control him. All right? So, from here, my goal is to keep the false grip and eventually get to the final position where we roll and I stick them in the double outside ashi and my grip, okay? My partner's goal is to escape. And the way that I want you to escape is by rolling. Back. Come on top. So, from here, I want my partner to roll. All right, you have to roll. That's the only way you're allowed to escape. The reason I'm forcing you to roll is because I don't want the player on bottom to force you to roll. Because if I really want him to roll, I could make him roll, but I'm gonna have to apply a lot of force in the leg. I don't wanna have to do that right now. So why don't you just roll for me? My job is to stay connected to the hips. I could bring my leg through early, or I could bring it through late after the roll. Either way, my goal is to pin my partner down and to prevent them from continuing to roll. If you get here and you're the player here, stay here. Control your partner until they mentally give up. All right? Partner on defense, you're not gonna give up. You're gonna keep trying to get your heel free. All right? Keep wiggling your foot until you're able to slide your leg through. Okay? Then you reset. So once your grip comes loose, then it's over. Come back. I don't really care. You could do a gable grip, but you're not trying to tap your partner out. I don't want to see you tap him out. If you tap out your partner, you're doing it wrong. Okay? It's all about control. With this or with this, the key is keeping a good grip. Don't let that grip loose. If your grip comes loose, even from here, if I let go, oh, it's over. I lost it. Okay? You just have to keep the grip the whole time. Let's see. Now, my partner's job during the roll, we didn't go over defense much, but it's not too complicated. When they get ashi, the goal for the top player is to spin and clear the knee. That's really what is good about the spin, is I'm moving in the direction of the force, and I'm also able to clear my knee during the spin. So my goal is to spin and clear the knee. You see how I got my knee free? That's the idea. The drill is not meant for you on defense, so I don't want you to spin with all of your might. I want you to spin at half speed. I want you to try and escape your foot at half effort, okay? This drill is designed for the player on offense. Make sense? All right, 1, 2, 3. Get set up, wait for my go. Arm drag, ashi, false grip. That's your false grip. Now remember, don't roll full speed. Just keep it half speed roll. But you can try and clear your leg. Try and stay. Ready? Go! Why don't you reset, go again on your own.
Oh, I'm tapping you? I'm not trying to tap.
No, you're good. I can't get my foot out.
All right. You're not supposed to give up.
I think a couple of those guys. Nice one, reset. Good. There you go. Excellent. That was a really good shot. Switch.
Be so good.
Other person.
tell his mom there's no kids.
Go on our own?
Yeah, go on your own. time. Good practice. Let's take our picture.